Welcome back, everyone, to our Cricket Career Mode. This is Season 2, kicking off for Episode 101, or Episode 1 of Season 2. It's an MCG test, Australia and Ireland, and we are taking on the next generation of talent. This is the team I have decided to go with going forward, or at least in the near future. The only few remaining stalwarts of the team, Steve Smith, Pat Cummins, and the rest of the lineup, generally pretty new, pretty ready and raring to go, because we want to bring on the next gen of talent, and that's why this is sort of Season 2. We're not looking back, we're looking forward. There's a bit of rain overhead here at the G, but we are still going to bat first. I think it's still pretty good conditions. Our opening pairing of Will Pucovski, Matt Renshaw, Cameron Green comes in at number 3 with Steve Smith at 4. I'm in at 5, Mackenzie Harvey at 6, Inglis at 7, who's your wicket keeper, and you got Cummins, who's there along with Todd Murphy, our frontline spinner, and Xavier Bartlett and Lance Morris, our next two seamers in line. So let's see how we can start off this particular matchup. And it's a pretty good one here. 3 for 161. Pucovski and Smith with half centuries as I come to the middle, averaging 43 in Test cricket. And it's a straight drive to get us off the mark immediately here. Our first test at the MCG as captain. And I don't think it's a Boxing Day test. No, because it's only November or October. It's quite early on in the year 2028, perhaps. So I think that'll make Pat Cummins maybe a 34-year-old at that stage. And there's another single we'll tuck away through the covers. In fact, we'll come back for 2 more with Steve Smith. And of course, this is a great opportunity to test these players. Obviously, Ireland is not quite the top-class lineup that we're going to be facing in India very shortly in our next test series. But this is a good little preparation period for that. And maybe Steve Smith will continue on and perhaps be one of the big keys in that series to take on the Indians. Another dot ball there. So we're hoping, of course, this next gen of the career mode is still just as entertaining because we still have so much to do. We've got a lot of big tournaments to come. We haven't played in a World Cup yet. We haven't played in an Ashes series yet. And, of course, we've still got that big tour of, or the Indian tour of Australia. First up, after this series. It's 3 for 167. If he gets this nice and full, we can do that sort of a shot. Thought it was maybe half a chance of a catch, but it does go over the top for 4. Obviously, last innings we played was quite a slow, methodical one. With the bat, we were going a little bit not super aggressive in the way we were attacking the innings. There were times where we did attack the spinners, but at other times we were playing quite defensively. We were leaving lots of balls at the SCG. We weren't making the most of perhaps every opportunity that we could have. And, I mean, eventually it was just a little edge off the spin bowler that was the end of our innings. So we've got to be watchful today. We'll be aggressive when we can, and if we don't be aggressive all the time, that's okay too, because that's exactly how we want to go about these things. That's a nice smothered ball there. You can see Smith at the other end, 64 from 102. So he's obviously gone about this nice and slow, and we will see how it goes in our favour. That's, oh, geez, not a great shot. There's a man at short cover, potentially for a catching opportunity if you get it wrong. End of the over, 3 for 172. Oh, that was a chance. Almost carried to the short catching cover. Again, whipped away. There's a couple of men there. It's in the gap, so it'll just be the 2 more for us. Maybe just run a little bit harder there for the second. Yes. That is my favourite shot. Apart from that big back foot smash I sort of do over the offside, it's the big drive over cover. Huge hit for 6. Oh, no. A huge full toss. I thought it was going to carry to that man in the deep. I mistimed it. Didn't really want to actually attack it like that. But in the end, we survive. Mackenzie Harvey is the man at the other end. Not sure whether he's making a test match debut or if he's just one of those players who's been in and out of the team by being in the squad. We're going to look for 2 here. Keeper's end was probably tight. We'll come back. Bit of a ring field here, almost like a one-dayer. Or Adair, he gets whipped away to the leg side. There's a man out there who's going to cut this off. We'll keep it to 2. Plenty of twos throughout our innings so far. We moved to 24 from 27. It's 4 for 196. Oh, bottom edge, out. Right off the toe. And again, I'm dismissed off a spinner. Disappointing way to end the innings. Just trying to cut it away. A little bit of a bottom edge off the toe and a good take by Moore, the keeper. 6 for 203. Is that out? Bump ball. Edged. Kagan. We've got a big wicket early. I didn't really actually want to be bowling this little spell this soon. Obviously, 2 overs in the first 10, but Cameron Green is obviously very nicely done, and Ben White is out. 2 for 31. Harry Tector comes in. He's the right-hand batsman. Oh, and that's nice. Oh, and that's a ripping ball to end the 9th, 2 for 31. I'm actually going to bring another seamer back on because Xavier Bartlett took the first wicket. Green into the attack, and they haven't done a huge job, but it's 4 for 189. So the Irish fight back has continued here. We're going to get the ball back here in the 50th over after bowling 2 very early overs. But hopefully we can snag this big wicket of McCollum. Oh, that's very close. I think maybe worth a shout. Maybe. I hope it pitches in line. It does. Oh, it's just turning a little bit too much. Wicket's missing. Bowled him. That's a ripper. The next ball. We've changed our angle of attack. Stepped across the crease a little bit wider. So we can still pitch it in the same spot, but it's going to turn and hit the top of off like that did. It's 5 for 109. McCollum out for 71. That is a big wicket. Oh, look at that. Absolute spin. Edged out. Good take. Smith is always reliable in the slips. Jeez, it's a fast-going, thick edge. Smith takes a catch. End up with 3 already. 3 for 6 off just 4.3 deliveries here against the Irish. And it's been a big turnaround here in this first innings. Bartlett, Green, Cummins and Pekowski causing a run out. Australia in response. 3 for 18. Under a bit of pressure here. Australia's lead just the 57 runs. We've got Young charging in. 1 for 5. Oh, lovely shot. Absolutely dispatched over the offside. Probably for 4. No, it's for 6. I couldn't see the ball at all. I'd hit it so far away. Oh, no. Straight to the man. On the bounce. Short ball. Pulled away. And should be another boundary for us. It is. And smashed down the ground. That'll be 4 again. And we're now 4 down. 49. Mackenzie Harvey joins me. Cam Green is out. That's a full toss. I've managed to hit away for 4 more. 50 comes up for the team. That lead is now up to 92. So it's not a great position. We're essentially 4 for 92, setting this 4th innings target for the Irish to sort of chase. The conditions are still pretty good for batting. I think they're starting to break up in the wicket. There's a big crack sort of right in front of where I am. You can see it just in front of me there. There's a big line right on that foolish length. So that could be a bit of something that could be handy for me when I'm bowling later on. Oh, lovely drive. Should be 4. Not really any reason to run. Ooh, lovely shot again. I feel like I'm going to attack the spin here, especially if they're leaving me some gaps open. Okay, well, maybe not now with this field. Feels a bit more just stay in your lane type stuff. We'll hit the singles. Oh, bold. Don't know what I'm doing there. He's got me beautifully here with a wrong un. It's cut back in, hit the top of off stump. And I'm out for 35. A couple of half starts across both of these games. disappointing for me. Australia 5 down. And they're going to be rolled here for... Oh, gee, they've done well to get close to 200. And absolutely Pat Cummins ripping through that lower order and the tail. He'll be your player of the game for that sort of a performance in the second innings. Australia secure the series against Ireland 2-0. Their new look side begins their season... No, not their season. Their time together with a win. And under my captaincy, hopefully, we can do plenty more going forward. Obviously, Pat Cummins doing a bit of an interview. And as captain, we will chat to the man himself, this bloke, about the game here today. So he says, well done. It was a great win. I mean, absolutely. I cannot wait to celebrate with the team. Obviously, we've delivered a series win at home. We've got a fantastic team. And I think the fans are a part of that. Every single person watching this and in the comments section are a part of that. He's literally told me 3 times, congratulations on winning. I always aim to be good value for money, but my performance today was pretty shoddy. This guy's not even in the shot here for that particular one. They secure the series, Australia. Nice little result. Cummins looking absolutely fly with his sunnies on. No one else with sunnies at all. And we're holding up that shield with perfect balance across our thumbs like this. So Australia win by 121 runs with their new look side doing the work. Xavier Bartlett's 41 there was actually the top score of our second innings where we made 183. Definitely were below our best, but Pat Cummins with 6 for 29 in the second innings, as well as 2 for 63 in the first, ended up with 8 for the match. He was our best player and won himself the player of the match. Australia winning the game, and we've started off our new era in Australian cricket on a win. And look, everyone, I'm jumping in here to a one-dayer as well because I felt like this video was not long enough. So I thought, let's give ourselves an opportunity really quickly here to look at our new look one-day lineup as well. We've made a lot of changes to this team. We're batting at 4 in it. We've got some still quality openers and still some top quality players who are down the back end of the innings, but it's obviously Renshaw and Inglis to open, Mackenzie Harvey at 3, I'm at 4. Mitch Marsh and Carey are probably 2 of the older stalwarts in the side there. There are still some changes I need to make to this side, but for the most part, we've got a pretty good lineup here, and already that rate of 5.69 is a really good start. Renshaw already also into the 70s off just 54 balls. So can we lead by example? Get it fine enough. That is fine enough. It will be 3 runs, I think. The fielder in the deep is going to... Oh, he's going to knock it towards the boundary, and it's going to end up being 4. That is absolutely disappointing. Yep. Through the mid-wicket gap. It's actually beaten the short mid-wicket fielder. He's had a little bit of a hesitation in going for the ball. We'll get 2. And we haven't really had a chance to be as aggressive in the one-day format as we have throughout maybe some of the test formats. There's another boundary. Already 10 from 3. A couple of boundaries courtesy of some misfield with the first one. And this right now is a promising start. Just like that shot. Should be 4 again. All game. A run. Ends the 20th. It's 2 for 125. Now remember, one-day cricket and T20 cricket, the formats we've only averaged about 20 with the bat. So we haven't been anywhere near as good as we've been through some of the other... Oh, another misfield. Jeez, it's just going to allow an easy second. It hasn't been the format where we've really been able to take, by storm, especially at international level. So there is work for us to be done here. That's in the air, but it'll be a long way back. Just the one bounce, 4 runs. We said we averaged 20. We're already up to that really quickly here. Bang. Oh, yep. More height, more distance. Not sure I need to run there. It's just the one bounce and it goes down the race for 4. Oh, and that's even bigger. I think that might be 6. Straight down the ground, a long way. No point running. This is the hitting format we can get in. 112 metres, that one here at the SCG. Oh, that might be even bigger. It's a big full toss. Gonna go all the way again. Not sure what they're doing. Look at this. That's almost a waist-high no ball, that one. It went that high. So this over has been .466. Oh, and I reckon he's dropped me there. I reckon that was a chance. Just don't need to toss it up so high. Take the one to finish the over. We're going to hold the strike because I guess we've been in that sort of a form. 20 gaps over the offside. And there's one of them. I don't think there's any gap there because it's over everyone for 6. So this innings, 43 from 15. In the air, and again should be 4 more. Stand and deliver stuff. Just off the back foot, cutting it away. And there's nowhere you can really place a field at the moment that I'm not hitting it over. The bowling hasn't been great. Well, that's almost gone into the gap. They'll get through for the 1. Bit of fielding saves the boundary. Stops me from getting to a 17-ball 50. Missed out there. Can we get shot there? That'll do us. That'll be the 50. Off just 19 deliveries. 7 4s, 3 6s, 19 balls. We've come in and we've absolutely starred at our time in the middle. The Irish bowling is not getting much better. Another boundary. Oh, over the leg side. It's a deep boundary. Can the fielder get under it? He can, but I think he's dropped it. So it's worth 2. We'll have to check. He was right on the rope, Young. He steps across with the left foot. If he had taken it, it would have been out. So definitely missed a chance there. Stamina starting to get a bit lower and lower. That one I've hit straight to the cover fielder. Matt for 58 off 22. Gee, what a performance it was. Some of the exciting stuff you can expect to see from me in one-day cricket. I don't think we've had that sort of a form as yet. It's 58 I'm out for. 3 for 174. 376. Well, good luck chasing that. Oh, thought I was half a chance to catch that. Edged onto the stumps. There's the first wicket. Just the ball that doesn't turn. It goes straight on. It's the inside edge and leg stump is gone. It is 1 for 31. An eventful first over from me. It was already 7 runs from it. Then you get the wicket. And then you've still got 2 balls to come after that. Must ball the over. He's going to be a dot. 1 for 31. And the team has done an absolutely terrific job. Mitchell Marsh with 4 wickets has earned himself player of the match honours. As we got it done convincingly against the Irish in the end. Almost a 200 plus, result there. And I think that was probably one of the best performances we've had in a long time. And I think that I'm very pleased with the mix I've got in the team. We've got about 6 or 7 bowlers that can bowl well in that. You can see Marshall, I thought he had 4. He had 3 for 14, along with a 91. Cameron Green also 3 wickets. Lance Morris 2. I had the 1 just from the 3 overs I bowled. You have a look at our bowling scorecard. Morris bowled the 10 overs. Then you got Sams, Agar, me, Green, Tanveer Sanger, and Mitch Marsh. It is an absolutely stacked bowling card there. 7 bowlers bowling a lot of it, and Australia winning by 185 runs at the end of the day. What a great result. And I'm keen for this new era in one-day cricket as well. So that'll do us for today. We'll continue the one-day series in the next video. But thanks for watching. Our new season of Career Mode officially underway with a new era of the team, looking different, feeling different. And I think we can continue that winning feeling heading into that big tour against India, which is not far away at all. So make sure you subscribe, keep watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.